There we go. My camera wouldn't focus. Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to get my life together over here, sorry. No, I do not have it together. I had to, like, the OSINT challenge, like the first question is a Twitter search, and I don't have a Twitter, so I'm like scrambling to set a Twitter account up real quick. So I'll put a link in the chat of what we're going to do together. Some of you will probably be better at it than me because I'm not great at OSINT yet. I just finished the TCM course, and I haven't really put it into practice yet. I mean, I got a couple OSINT questions on the CTF that we did, the TCM CTF, and I did well, I think. So I put a link in the chat. Sector 035's beginner OSINT course, or OSINT CTF for beginners. I'll try and share my screen. How's the screen look for you guys? Can you guys see that? How's my mic sound this week? I tried to do better. Tried to play around with some settings. I was kind of low last week. I don't know if I was low or Ben was just super loud last week. Ben's mic is usually loud. I'll give like 2 more minutes maybe to see if anybody else rolls in, and then we can start. Yeah, it's okay that Ben was louder than me though, because I didn't really do much last week. He was doing everything. Lima Charlie. I don't know what that means. I'm getting like the military. Oh, okay. I'm getting the military lingo vibe out of it. So I don't know. I think there's only six different topics. I actually have no idea how many questions are on this thing, but like 1 more minute and then we'll start. I got my signature fruit punch back. Falconelli, you're good at some OSINT, right? Isn't that your jam? You were telling me? All right. I might need you. We'll see. I mean, I don't want this to be like I'm doing this and you guys are watching. I hope you guys are doing it with me. I think we'll be having a guest from TCM here tonight, but maybe we'll see if they can make it. A couple more minutes. Maybe I'll send a quick text. That never hurts, right? I'm just texting and ignoring you guys. I'm sorry. You used OSINT in law enforcement, Falconelli? I'm sure there's probably quite a bit involved. Oh yeah, I have those bookmarks. I haven't gone through any of it yet. Michal, is that how you say his name? Michal Khan? I haven't gone through it yet, but I've heard it's great. Find a stolen car. Hopefully it wasn't your car that got stolen. All right, it's 8:05, so we'll get moving here. Link is in the chat if you guys are doing this along with me. But I could put it in again, just in case. B-dubs, you doing it along with us? You're probably better at it than me. Am I lean beef again this week? I'm trying to look at my other screen again. I'm sorry. I'm not great on the camera. Find a good spot for my mic. I love the puns and the dad jokes. I am a father. Gray, you should absolutely do this too. And if anybody wants to like share their screen or share their answers and then tell us how you got it, awesome. This is definitely more PNPT tonight, but it's a nice break from the Active Directory stuff we've been doing. And I think I only posted this on the TCM Discord so far, but Ben is coming back next week to finish. So he got through all the external stuff last week. He's coming through next week to do the internal and finish that lab that he had built. The answer to that, Monkey Chief, is to just not sleep. I probably get 5 hours a night. I don't know. Maybe that's enough to some. It's not for me. All right, so introduction. The OSINT quiz touches different topics within the world of open source intelligence. Each question covers a single topic where you can learn different techniques that can be used to find information online. The questions in this quiz are meant to be easy enough, I hope so that anyone starting out in the world of OSINT is able to answer them without a lot of help. And in case... Oh, Jesus, I lost my place. And in case you need a little help, there's always the hint button at the bottom of the page. Whether you are a novice or someone who's been working in this line of work for quite some time, you may still learn something new or rediscover some long-forgotten techniques. So we have 6 different topics: social media and forums, video and images, source and JSON, EXIF and metadata, history and archives, geolocation, and chronolocation. I actually don't know what chronolocation is. Is that like time? Location, the time? Yeah. All right, how to play. Every question should only have one correct answer. When you find it, just fill in the answer and press submit. If the answer is correct, a page with the next question will open and you can work on the next task. In case you're stuck on a question, there's a hint button on the bottom if you need it. You'll receive a hint that should give you more than enough information to solve the current question. Some of you guys probably have this done already. All right, the question is, the following question was the very first test in the original 2020 quiz and is merely a little warm-up. Only basic search skills on Twitter are needed. On March 28th, 2018, Sector 035 quoted a tweet by someone else that could very well be a nice geolocation challenge. But what is the display name of the Twitter account that sent out this quiz? This is why I set up a Twitter account, because I don't have one. I think I have it on the advanced search ready to go. Okay, cool. So, anybody, if what I'm doing is not the most efficient, please. If you want to offer to share your screen, or if you have an answer and you want to just explain how you got it, do it. So I guess we're looking from these accounts. So that would be at Sector 035. Was that a capital S? Does that matter? Yeah, Sector 035 with a capital S. And we're looking for like a specific date, right? Acid Fox, that's Jesse, correct? Cool. I've checked out a couple of your Security Plus. Oh, Ange is here. Hold on, I could do it this time. Okay, so we got Sector 035. And then I think we're just looking for a date, right? March 28th, 2018. I think we can do that in here, a date. as we want March 28th, 2018. And I guess we just want that day, right? $2018. No. Is that what it is? A single day? Let's try it again. We'll maybe do like the day before and the day after. Search advanced. Only the until. Okay, I'll try that. The day and the day after. What do we want? Oh, 3.5. What was it, March 18th? No, I think it was March 28th. I'll have to go back and look at that. I'm not taking notes here. March 28th. We'll do the day after. Maybe. We got sector 035 in there. Okay. Okay. So what are we looking for again? Found it with Google. Well, that's what I get for just trying to be fancy over here. So we want quoted tweet by someone else that could very well be a nice geolocation challenge. What's the display name? March 28th. I'll do that. Knitter? What is knitter.net? I don't know what that is. Hold on, I'm doing what Falconelli did. I'm checking what Falconelli checked. Okay, so it's Ricky Jeevers? Ricky Jeevers? Can we just copy that? Was it Ricky with a E? Yeah. Hey, okay. Falconelli, did you just do that with a Google search? All right. Well, that's learning for me too. I'm going about it the hard way. I have a bunch in my notes from the TCM course, but like I said, this is me just like first starting to put it into practice. So we got social media and forums. You found the correct tweet. Well done. One way to find this tweet was a manual search within Twitter using the following search. And from sector 035 until 2018, 03, 29, I do have that, those syntaxes in my notes for my Twitter section. After this, you just need to sort it by the latest tweets. Make sure the most recent ones are on top. Did you find it this way, or did you use a very convenient advanced search option with Twitter? Well, that's what I was trying to use. Actually, I think I had it right in front of me too, but I was too busy trying to read the chat also. As mentioned above, on Twitter, you can use the advanced search option to find things, but you can also search directly within the search box. If you want to know more about these search operators, then check out this overview. Save this page because you never know when you might need it. So I won't do that right now. But okay, Julia Baker started the quiz time movement back in April 2017. She started using the hashtag Monday quiz for her back then weekly challenges. But can you tell me why the last text or I'm sorry, what the last text was that she tweeted in 2017 while using the hashtag Monday Quiz. Make sure to only take the text that she typed. So no Unicode characters, emoticons, hashtags, or anything else. Did anybody find this already? Rubius found it already? Either one of you, Rubius or Goresh, you want to share to save us some time on me trying to search through it now that I read all this? Screen share is fine, or just what you did was fine? L30, how you been? How are you? Was that your Gray, was that what you used in Twitter to find it? Okay. Is that just a regular search, Gray? I won't do it just yet in case somebody's working on it and doesn't want me to like spoil it in front of them. Yeah, L30, if you scroll up a little bit, the link is, I linked it a couple times. It's just like an easy beginner OSINT challenge. You got it, B-dubs? OSINT Pro. OSINT Professional B-dubs. Fox. B-dubs Fox. All right, so I'll try searching what Gray searched. See if I can just search it here. I think that came out funny. I think that came out funny because of Discord. Pro tip from Gray: learn Instagram and LinkedIn OSINT. You get very good pictures of desktop backgrounds on what employee badges look like. Let me just try typing this in here. I don't think that's it. Did you just do it in Google, Gray, or somewhere else? Julia Bayer. Merry Christmas. And what were we looking for? Yeah, I don't know why those carried over. I guess just copy pasting from LinkedIn is silly. We're looking for the emoji. The text she typed. So what was it? Just Merry Christmas, I guess. Merry Christmas, man. Awesome. You guys are way faster than me. No sound from what, Timbo? I guess if he's got no sound, he can't hear me, but that's got to be on him. All right, so number 2, social media and forums. Well done. You did the advanced search tool from Twitter. did you use the advanced search tool from Twitter? If so, I really recommend learning how to manually search it. Teaches you how to construct your own searches and doesn't make you depend on any forms or tools. Anyway, that was another search within Twitter. Since that's pretty much covered for now, I suggest we'll jump to another platform, Instagram. Instagram can be a very interesting resource for investigations. If you want to know a bit more about it, I would like to point you to 2 interesting blog posts. Some things are slightly outdated, but that's not uncommon for the internet that is constantly evolving. So we got 2 links here you guys can check out. Nowadays, you really need to be logged in for this question. If you know what you're doing, you may solve this as long as you don't take too long or open too many posts. Because after a while, Instagram will block your IP and demand you log in. One tool that could help you here is uBlock Origin from a custom filter. Read about the filter that could help you bypass some initial nag screens in this tweet. Okay, Quiz Time crew member Tillman Wagner posted an image on Instagram on May 12th, 2020 that featured a car. In the URL itself, you see the unique identifier in the post called shortcode by Instagram, which consists of a bunch of numbers and letters in both lowercase and uppercase. But somewhere there is also a numerical ID, which can be found in the source of the page or in some JSON output. But what is the number? If you're not familiar with JSON yet, I suggest you read this article that talks about a few different types of data and encoding that you might encounter while investigating websites. The original quiz question featured a post from 2018. The MD5 hash of that answer will also be accepted. And note 2, since June 2022, Instagram has changed the way it works, and the hint for this question has changed. Okay, so I'm not going to do this one live because I'm not making an Instagram account on here, and I don't really want to log into my own Instagram account. So I'll let you guys just work on this on your own. And when somebody has the answer, let me know. I'll just sip on my fruit punch. And if you want to share how you got the answer, I don't expect anybody to share their Instagram screen on a stream. What proof is the fruit punch? It is 0 proof. I stay sober on my streams. Also, while you guys are working on that, Ping is going to be working on a study group for the... Are you doing just the PNPT or the PJPT also? Are you thinking about taking one or the other? We're going to talk. We might collab a little bit. Do you have anything about your study groups you want to share right now, or still working on it? Right now, I've been doing mostly Thursdays. Like I said, when we talked, there's more than enough to go around, but yeah, it's a lot coming up with something interesting every week. But anybody get the answer to our Instagram challenge yet? I don't know if Dirty Fox is allowed to play. She might make it too easy. Or it might be too easy for her. She needs an Airbnb to just relax and OSINT at. Win OSINT stuff. We're not winning. We're all working together. I need to see this Airbnb now. Wait, you mean found the Airbnb that you were actually in, or found like your dream Airbnb? Was it from like the doggy pictures or anything? She's not there anymore, so we can share. Well, I mean, you don't have to say where it was. See, now you just gave me a challenge for later to find your Airbnb. I did pretty well on the stuff that was in the OSINT course, like those challenges. That was really fun. The what is it called? Is it called just OSINT for beginners or something? The TCM one. Anybody getting close on our Insta challenge? OSINT fundamentals, yes. It was one of my favorite courses. I think I'm going to get beat up for saying this, but external pen test playbook, like, that put me to sleep. Gray, I'm not doing it because I don't want to like go through the trouble of creating a Instagram account while I'm streaming. So I'm just waiting for you guys to get it. And then if you want to share how you can share the answer and share how you got it, that's totally fine. Oh, the Airbnb. I might. I mean, I already found her. I did not find her Airbnb. I already found her. Where does she find me? I actually remember when I first met her on LinkedIn, and I sent her like the cheesy, like initial, thanks for connecting, message when you meet somebody on LinkedIn. Your name? Do you want me to say it on the stream? Rubius? All right. Logan. I was only confused that one night when you guys were out having fun without me. You guys are all having fun in Texas without me. I didn't say where in Texas. Texas, B-Dubs Texas is high on the list because the New York weather does not agree with me. Yes, some of these people I'm sure could find you really easily, Arubius. The coolest OSINT I may have ever witnessed is Dread. Most of you probably have no idea who that is, but I know at least one of you knows who that is. Or two. I'm trying to see who's in chat. At least two of you know who Dread is. Is it OSINT Wizard or OSINT Witch? Bruja? Anybody got an Instagram answer for us yet? Goresh, you want to share? Goresh. If you wouldn't mind sharing how you got it, that's okay too. I was planning on just kind of doing these together and me doing my portion live, but like I said, I did not go through it at all, and I'm not going to go through the trouble of making an Instagram account in the middle of a live stream. It's okay, Monkey Chief. You can just pretend. I mean, I would trust you with the credentials I use because I wouldn't use the Instagram for anything. I actually don't really use Instagram. I have an account, but I don't really, not my thing. I spend too much time on the computer till 2 a.m. pretending to be a hacker. Playing with my little Witcher figures over here. Falconelli, you got the right Instagram, but you don't have the answer yet. You found it. You can't remember how you found it. That's okay. Goresh, if you just want to share the answer to keep us moving, that's okay too. Gray shared it. What is that? Like a little Mazda something? I'll wait like another minute and then I'll put Gray's answer in to keep us moving. Gray, if you want to share how you got it, I wouldn't be mad at you. Being attacked by a turtle, yeah. I guess it's like a tent on top of it or something. Okay, so Goresh shared how he found the media ID, but if anybody wants to share how they found the Instagram account, if Trusty Ape, if that's the trouble you're having. What was the question again? Tillman Wagner posted an image on Instagram May 12th, 2020 that featured a car. All right, well, we got the answer. I'll move on to the next question, but if anybody wants to answer how they found the Instagram profile. for L30 and Trusty Ape. Oh. Just Googling Tillman Wagner Instagram. Kumo says Googling Tillman Wagner Instagram, so I guess it's that simple. Don't overcomplicate. Goresh found it, did the search on Twitter and found it from Twone2 Instagram. Oh, there's always multiple ways to find it. Or do you mean there's multiple accounts? All right, well, Google instead of Instagram, I guess, L30. All right, that's correct. After opening the post, the easiest way to find the ID was by simply searching within the source code for the media ID. But did you know another way to view it was opening the developer tools and view what pages were opened? When filtering on XHR within the network tab, one of the URLs was open, looking at the following path. Instagram, API, blah, blah, blah. And there's your number. No, that's not the same number, and by clicking the response or preview, all the metadata that is available for the particular Instagram post can be seen. All right, so for number 3, there are so many things you can do with Google, like searching for specific text in a title or part of the URL. These are called Google search operators. A geeky term for it is Google dorks, and recruiters have their own terms for using search operators in general. X-ray. If you want some more information on how to use these extra search options, a good blog post that lists and explains these search operators can be found at the link. In September 2019, someone posted in an aviation forum that a quote that explained how Christian Tribert was using shadows. They were cast by towers around a launch pad as sundials. But what is the username of the account that posted this? Gray, did you do it already? Later, Acid Fox. I'll click on Gray's spoiler real quick. All right, so we have 2 little different search operators from Dirty Fox and Gray, but I won't give it away yet. Before I go to try one of them. You perform Google dorking all of the time, Graham? For work or just because it's easier to find things? I'll wait a little bit more before I start doing anything on my end, just so that I don't ruin it for anybody if they're trying. L30, you got it. I'll have to check that out. Dirty Fox. All right, so I'll try one of these in Google here and see what I get. I'll probably get the little pipes again because I was taking it from Discord. All right, so what were we looking for? September 2019, someone posted in an aviation forum a quote that explained how Christian Tribert was using shadows that were cast by towers around a launch pad as sundials. What was the username of the account that posted this? All right, so we're looking for an aviation forum. I think, this is an aviation forum. The gray, yeah, it saves I think it said earlier on that it saves it by cookies, but I think all the answers are in chat for you to easily catch back up. Tugger. Hey. I've never been on any aviation forums before, so I don't know. Another question answered, and this should have been pretty straightforward. One way of searching for this is using Google to find the post, using all the information that was at hand. For instance, Christian Tribert, forum, aviation. There were thousands of hits, so you need to narrow down the dates by filtering them. For that, open the Tools menu in Google, set a date range to include the months of September 2019, and you should be able to find what you need. Well, we didn't need to do all that, I guess, probably because maybe enough people clicked on it from this challenge. For the next task, you need to do a reverse image search. That is a useful technique where you upload an existing image to a search engine, and you'll be presented with similar photos, scenes, or items. It can offer great results when you are investigating unknown locations or want to try to find out where the photo is also used. If you want to read a bit more on investigating these images in general, have a look at this blog post that goes over reverse image searches, but also manual searching for images. Searching. There is a weird artwork in Indianapolis that has its own Wikipedia entry here. The photo featured on the Wikipedia page can be found all over the internet, but one of the oldest uploads out there is on a certain stock photo site. Are you able to find this stock photo site? The answer is the original file name included in the file extension. So, looks like Gereshka's done already. So we're just looking at the artwork in this link here. Is that what we're doing? Funky Bones. Okay, so what are we doing? Just a reverse, I can't speak, reverse image search on that. Let's see if I can remember how to do an image search. Let me find that. All right, we got Funky Bones here. Straight to Tin Eye. I think I have Tin Eye in my notes. All right, what info were we looking for? Are you able to find this stock photo site? So is there a way to filter this by date? I don't know what that is. That's kind of creepy looking. We have the answer from Gareshka already, but see exact matches. Does it just go all the way? Like, if I keep going more exact matches, it'll go to the oldest. So I guess there's a few at the bottom, but the oldest one isn't actually at the bottom. And what are we looking for the answer here? The original file name included in its file extension. Anybody else still working on it? I think this is it right here, no? I think this is it. I hope that's it. All right, cool. Really great. You managed to find the original photo. A way of solving this was to do a reverse image search on the image with Google or another search engine and go over the different results. One of them was the stock photo site Getty Images. Is it Getty or Jetty Images? I think it's Getty. That features what is probably the original file. Koresh, did you finish the other one already? The number 5? Is that what that spoiler is? The year 2020 has been a great year for fake news. A lot of images and videos were taken days, weeks, or years earlier, were posted out of context trying to spread propaganda or a different narrative. But sometimes the differences are more subtle. To make sure the date and time match the message, it is important to be able to investigate timestamps of images and videos. For this question, I'm going to feature the awesome Nico Dutch OSINT guy, Deckens. We'll be looking at a YouTube video, and you will need to find some online tool to view additional information about this video. Can you tell me what the date and time of publishing is? I'm sorry. The date and time of publishing is of the following video. All right, we got a link to our YouTube video. We want to extract the date and time you found and send it in as follows. I guess we can check the video out. I don't think we need to watch the whole video.
I'm going to make a bold statement and say that doing a TEDx talk is going to be the most
Garage 2 ahead. This may be the last one we do because it's bringing us right up to 9 o'clock. And then we can pick it up the week after. Ben's coming on next week. We can pick it up the week after. We have all of our answers saved in chat, so I definitely won't know how to do this one without some Googling, but it looks like Goresh did that already. So I'll give a second before I go to the website that Goresh found. I don't want to ruin it if anybody's still working on it. Date for me for the PNPT L30, I was hoping by the end of this month. My birthday is on the 26th. I was hoping to take it like that week of my birthday. I'm almost through. I'm like 90% through the Linux privilege escalation course, and then I just have Windows to do. And then I may just, I don't know, I might run through everything real quick or brush up where I feel weak. And I definitely need to brush up on some OSINT, I feel, before going in. L30, you're doing the OSCP too? Nice. Monkey Chief, is who already a pen tester? OSCP is just one day, right? Is it a 24-hour exam? "24 hours, 6 boxes." All right, so I'm going to go to that link that Goresh put in to find YouTube metadata, except I don't want all his chat with that. And I need to get rid of the pipes again at the end. Oh, I got the answer too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so this website right here, submit a link or ID to a video, playlist, or channel. That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Did it already have? No. All right, so we got something here. What are we looking for out of here for the answer? The exact date and time we found, and send it as follows: year, month, date, HHMMSS, hour, minute, second. So I guess we're just looking for the published at here, right? Greshk, I'm just going to copy yours because I don't want to turn all that around. Oh, the pipes. Oh, it took the whole thing. I don't like copy paste in Discord. Good job, sir. You got that super fast. I think we're going to stop there because it's just about 9 o'clock. And we have all these answers saved in chat, so we won't have to worry about it. And then next week we can come back there and pick up, or not next week, I'm sorry. The week after Ben, we can come back and pick up on number 6. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun. Dirty Fox, do you say a giveaway? Is that what you said? Let me stop sharing my screen real quick. I'm sorry. One last question. I like where this is going.
Yeah, let me think of a last one for you.
Okay.
And everyone will have a chance to take a go at it. Or maybe I'll come up with like a short challenge.
Challenges are great. Sozy, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, sir.
Yeah, I'll think of something good.
Okay. In the meantime, does anybody have any questions that maybe I can help with about the PJPT? Or we have some PNPTers in here tonight. Maybe if you have questions about that. How do I get my head so shiny? I have a light up here. You want to see how shiny it can get? Is it blinding you yet? I'm gonna get a backdrop. So I bought a green screen from Walmart, and it was like $10, and it was a very bad idea because it was like the light still came through the green screen, so the green screen didn't work. So I think I'm just gonna buy like I don't know if any of you guys watch Tyler Ramsby's streams, but he just has like a brick wall backdrop that looks okay, and I found a black one that I'm gonna do. It's too much trouble to play around with green screen. Eventually I will, when I buy a nicer one.
Keep the Christmas lights up somehow.
See, I love these Christmas lights, and I kind of like my like old, it's like a 90s finished basement. You guys can't see, but I have like a bar right next to me here. So it's kind of like my cool little man cave. I like the wood paneling. But I'm also old, so.
I think I just realized you have like a King of the Hill American
I
flag
do.
behind you. I'll just lean into that somehow.
It's all the boys back there.
Hanging out with the boys.
Arubius, the fruit punch is 0 proof next to the bar. I do have some good stuff at the bar, and I thought about maybe like one Friday night doing like a have a drink and go through a box type stream. I don't know if that would be fun for people, but it wouldn't be a TCM study group in that case. It would just be a hangout.
You could do like a hack the box with boxed wine.
I don't know if I could drink boxed wine.
No, I'm not gonna do that to us.
I have this stuff close by, which is actually delicious. It's hot pepper mead, and it's better than it sounds. It's not overly spicy. Bing, that was my first time actually trying mead. Well, we went to a Renaissance fair and I tried a bunch, but the hot pepper one is like that one. It just did it for me. It did it for my old man taste buds. Hacks and Jacks. I like that, B-dubs.
Looks like Timba asked if there was any advice for the PJPT
Oh, I missed that, Timba.
roll through.
Let me see. Where?
I have a little bit of advice.
Absolutely. You probably have better advice than I.
There's nothing wrong with the environment. If you need to reset, there's no shame in it. And keep your notes clean and keep to the course, just like, who was that said keep to the course?
Mm-hmm. So I'll say something to that.
L30.
There was a couple times during the exam, I'm not going to say too much, where my head got into like, I need to do this. And I kept just bringing myself back to the course. And everything was fine. So.
Yeah. Of course, we all can't say too much, but it's, if you're going down rabbit holes of things that we're not teaching you, then maybe take a break, go back to basics.
Yeah. Taking a break was good for me. I was like stuck the first night, and then I just went to sleep, and things started to flow again. So sometimes you just need to step away.
Yeah. Yeah, that and be detailed in the report. I think one of the best reports that I ever saw. Actually, I hired him. It's uh, I don't want to dox him, but it's one of the guys on the support team, and he beat the thing up. I mean, he did a great job on the report, and definitely don't provide too little information.
I thought you were going to say my report was the best one you'd ever seen, but
Yours was great.
I understand.
Yours was great.
I hope so. Thank you. Thank you.
You could have probably shaken some bees out of some other stuff, but um, to be honest, I haven't seen anyone else shake bees in the way that he did. So
Yeah, I didn't. I know what you mean. I just was like, I don't really want to. I don't really want to. I don't really want to do all that. I know. I know. I got everything, so I don't really want to do all that. That's the laziness in me. Gray, you should take the PJPT. Unless you already did, then I was just kidding. I'm I'm not. That's the biggest thing I'm not looking forward to on the PNPT again is the doing another report. I'm not naturally a writer. I don't think I'll mind the interview though.
nah, the debrief is fine. Just don't show up with the wrong ID.
What if I showed up in my underwear?
Well, we see you on video, so maybe don't do that.
Is there a dress code? Like, is there
Is that
really?
but is that professional?
No, no, no,
I
no.
just
But when you is there anything that you can say that like when you contact her for your debrief, is it like business casual or anything like that?
no, there's not. But now that you've mentioned being in your underwear, might have to go talk to Heath and see if we can update that template.
Uh, Winnie the Pooh? What? Just a oh, you mean just a T-shirt? Is that what Winnie the Pooh wears? Just a T-shirt? I'll do that.
We wouldn't know. As long as we don't know, I don't care.
I'll have like like a dress shirt bib on with a tie.
That's right.
Nothing else.
Speedo. You know, I love it when people make a PowerPoint. It's a lot of people go through. L30 asked if the debrief they should make a PowerPoint or not. A lot of people go through their reports, and that's fine. But I kind of love to see a PowerPoint presentation on a real engagement. You're probably just going to go through your report. Maybe that's just the artsy side of me. You're not going to lose points for either.
I think I could do a PowerPoint. I did it once in school.
Show me your best AI art.
My best AI art is my new Discord. What do they call that? An icon or an avatar?
Oh, do you have a new one? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah. I made that on Bing, believe it or not. What do they use? Dolly.
Wow.
And I put in like it was like a prompt for yeah, Rubius, you did it after I did it. It was I wanted something like a new thing for my Twitch, and I put like the prompts of like a bull, and I actually like kind of knocked it out of the park on the first try. I couldn't believe it.
I'll ditto the handout remediations. We really do want to hear the remediations. We can follow up with a question. Sometimes we don't follow up with a question if you knock out remediations. A good tip there. It's 15 minutes. You can do less if you want. That's okay. If you do more, then I'm going to sick to Walt on you.
Wait, L30, didn't you do yours already? I thought you did yours already. Was it just a PJPT that you got? Why did I think you did the PNPT? I know that you just got the PJPT. Damn. You just did the PJPT. You're sitting for the PNPT this weekend and then the OSCP on the 26th. You were a hacking fool, sir. Hey, Brock the Foxbones. That is a long Discord name, only for the Fox Hunt Discord server. I won't say your real name since I don't know if you want that said here. Evan. Well, to anyone who just came in, Dirty Fox is, we did a little OSINT thing for the study group this week, and Dirty Fox is coming up with a one last little OSINT challenge, and I believe she said there may be a prize.
Definitely be a prize for sure.
I think the host gets a prize just like default.
I'll send you my best.
No, the host has gotten plenty of prizes already.
Oh,
The host
you
is
say me?
no
You're
me.
gonna give me gifts?
No, yes, I am going to get you a gift actually.
I'll pass on the spicy mead, but I do love whiskey.
All right. Do you like Buffalo Trace or no?
I do. I do.
So I'll tell a funny, quick story. I was in Atlantic City and I was having a drink at the bar, and these two guys came up to me and we got talking and they wanted to buy me a drink, and they wanted me to recommend what a shot to get for all of us, and I recommended Buffalo Trace, and I love it, and they both almost threw up.
I wonder why that is. What were they drinking before?
Like sweet stuff.
Oh,
They weren't whiskey drinkers, is what it was.
yeah, that'll be it.
I forget what they were drinking, but it was like sweets. I don't even remember. Four Locos. They were slamming Four Locos back.
That would do it.
Rubius, Four Roses, small batch select. I'll have to try that. Timba, are we going to have some more study group for the PNPT? I also want to go for it after the PJPT. Already purchased it. So I plan on keeping these streams or study groups going for as long as I can, unless I end up landing some kind of a role that interferes with that. I don't make it a secret that I currently work in pest control, and I cybersecurity things for fun. So if I ended up having to take a job that tied me up in the evenings to get into cyber or pen testing, then I linked the OSINT challenge in the chat a couple times, but I can link it again for you. Let me just find it from my bookmarks here. Oh, Garesh got us handled. Gray, believe it or not, I've been trying, sir. Y'all are a hard to get a job with crew for your first job.
I know it's your turn, I think.
I'm really hoping that one for today works out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I wrote up a nice email to go along with my resume, so
Yeah.
they're either going to say this guy's crazy, or they're going to say this guy really loves what he wants to do. And I was actually going to send you the email before I sent it, but I was like, nah, just send it.
Yeah. You're always welcome to.
Oh, I know that, but I was being crazy. Nothing I wrote in there was like it was like a paragraph. It wasn't anything. Sorry. L30 asks if anyone's going to Hack SpaceCon this year. I am not. I'm hoping to go to something this summer where I can actually meet some friends in person.
You should.
I'm
Yeah, we
definitely
need to
going to
start
try.
planning our hacker summer camp stuff. And man, I really wish I could go to Cactus Con.
Where's that one at?
Uh, Phoenix.
I'm really
Always
aiming
been
for
my
DEF CON.
yeah, DEF CON is like it's the best.
My wife loves Vegas, so it's not a hard sell.
Yeah. We I stayed out till 4, 5 a.m. most of the nights. And just I weirdly ended up in like a suite where there was a DJ and just so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like
My
a great
my
time.
yeah, my pro tip for DEF CON is like just put yourself into the DEF CON spaces right now. Like find the DEF CON server and just like hang out and start meeting people. Because the OG DEF CON people are like they're worthwhile knowing.
I found a little um, DEF CON chapter near me
Oh yeah.
literally yesterday, and I reached out to them and I haven't heard back from anybody yet, so I don't even know if they're really active.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they really exist yet, but I'm hoping.
You probably have some others. You might have to drive a little bit further, but there might be a couple others just in different cities out there.
Oh, I'm not that far from Boston. I'm not that far from New York City. I'm like a couple hours from Boston and New York City, so it wouldn't be that. There's also one in Utica that's maybe 3 hours away. If I was going to go to Utica, I'd probably just go to Boston.
You've got Boston hackers out there. This is a group.
I'm trying to be up with them Dallas hackers.
Hey,
A lot of people down there in Texas. I won't start naming names, but there's a lot of people in this chat down in Texas that I would love to see.
right. You should come down here.
I
We're gonna
am.
do something in Austin. So Austin B-sides is like December this year. And so we're kind of like organically chatting about it on the TCM server chat. So I think we're gonna get together and do some stuff. Buddy of mine owns a taco restaurant, coffee shop thing, big backyard, fire pits, stuff like that.
Both things
So
I love.
he already said we're good to go.
That's December.
Yeah,
Maybe I can convince the wife for a Christmas vacation.
probably a lot nicer down here than it would be up there.
You have no idea.
I know everyone was sharing their snow pictures and awful ice pictures in the TCM chat today. And I'm like sitting out here with like blue skies, just normal weather.
Jealous. Sozy asked for any opinion, or I'm sorry, any advice since he's in Uganda. No B-sides, no DEF CON. Other than coming to the States, sir, I don't have anything for you, but I know that's way easier said than done.
Yeah, what's the closest city to you?
Nairobi.
Nairobi. I bet there's some stuff down there. It looks like there is a group called Hacks Hackers Nairobi. I don't know if you've seen this yet. They actually look to be to do events and stuff like that.
L30, that is actually something solid right there. Start hosting your own event or start creating the
Also,
community.
yeah. I mean, that's how Fox Hunt happened, right? The company was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, do this Discord server," and then just things blew up. Timba, I have some really good advice for that. So, um, the things that you're being taught in the OSINT course, um, you're going to need to use your ethics, but practice the passive reconnaissance stuff. Practice that OSINT that you're learning on real companies. So, learn how to look up people on LinkedIn. Look up how to do research that way. Look how to put together email lists of email accounts, stuff like that. So those I would practice any make sure you're not like scanning anything or like actually like trying to do anything, of course, which is OSINT is not first and foremost. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would take a couple of small companies, medium companies, and just start making your own lists of stuff. And maybe I can do something like that for the challenge. Maybe I'll like go and gather all the emails I can find for a company and then see if people can match up what I find or something like that. Early insight into maybe part of the challenge there.
Um,
Yeah, but I mean, OSINT is methodology, and Gray knows this much better probably than I do. It's not tools; it's knowing how to, like actually critically think about how people save data, what people share, how they overshare. And so, yeah, I mean, I would just really consider that as well.
any web tips for the PNPT?
Web tips.
Like web app, I guess. I think L30, you mean web app? I
My
would,
biggest Yeah, my biggest piece of advice is it's not a web app pin test. We've got a certification for that. I mean, know your way, how to know your PEH and your OSINT tools and methodologies, but definitely remember it's not a web app pin test.
I don't know this, but I'd be willing to guess that most of the web app, and not just the web app, but like, web server stuff in the PEH and all that is, and the Priv-esque courses is enough.
Yeah, remember that no one's trying to trick you here. It's educational. It's not like about ego for TCM. So that's what I would say as well. Just remember that the path that you're taking is for your educational purposes. It's not to trip you up.
I just saw somebody ask me for the link to the study group like 30 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago on LinkedIn. Oops. I did it. The link is in the post on LinkedIn though. So I'm L30. I'm avoiding their material like the plague.
Yeah, I'm not a great test taker, so for me, I'm super intimidated by the OSCP. I'm intimidated by anything OffSec does, to be honest.
If I do anything after the PNT, it'll be the CPTS. But before I do the CPTS, I'm going to do the PJMT. Is that what it is, Ange?
PJMT.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one before I do the CPTS.
Yeah, a
If
lot
I
of know
do,
Aaron would be like super excited to get feedback about that.
I am excited to give it.
Yeah.
And actually excited to do the course because that's one I had looked at and never thought I would be doing it, but TCM doesn't have a hardware one too, right?
No,
That's
we got
kind
a
of hard.
course though. Andrew Bellini's course. That is a great course.
You probably need to get things to practice on, or is it just like all theoretical?
You'll need to have a couple different things, but they are rather cheap. I think, maybe potentially an extra 30 to 50 bucks. Really, to be honest, I think it's a router that he works on. Not I think it's a router that he works on. And so I found one at the thrift store that I was like, this is good enough and it powers on and stuff.
Yeah, like a Walmart router or something.
Oh yeah.
Not Walmart brand, but who knows? They might make Walmart brand routers now. I'm sure there's an Amazon brand router out there.
Right?
They got their claws in everything.
Oh yeah.
I saw the other day you can get like a doctor's exam on Amazon, or they're coming out with it or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, I do kind of hope that disrupts the entire food industry, but we won't go into politics here.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if it's very affordable.
Yeah. $9 a month or something.
We'll save the politics for the Friday night drinking stream.
I don't know if you want me on that one. Hack and Jack.
I kid.
Hack and Jack, and then if we hack long enough, then we can have flapjacks. Hack, Jack, and flapjacks. We got some pancake fans in the audience.
Is there anybody that's not a fan of pancakes?
I don't know. I mean, we just bought a griddle so that I can cook pancakes and, smash burgers.
All right, quick survey. Pancakes versus French toast. I won't tell you mine.
That seems like a trick question.
Nope.
I'm going to say French toast too.
The correct answer is French toast.
Yeah.
But let's see. Superstar, it's okay. You're still fine. Gray, thank you, French toast. B Dubs, French toast. Rubius, questionable.
So I feel like that was a social engineering moment, because when I thought about it a little bit far, I was like, he wouldn't just randomly pick French toast, I don't think, unless he had like a personal, affection for it.
I do love me some French toast.
Mm-mm.
It's one of my go-tos. There's a little diner over here. I get French toast, corned beef hash, eggs, sausage.
Yes. America.
Yeah, baby.
After you take the PNPT and this kind of fizzles out, we should do just like an impromptu, like social media, or not social media, but like social engineering stream or something like that.
Well, who's social engineering who, though?
Me, to you,
Oh.
always. I'm always social engineering you.
But what if I'm social engineering you?
I doubt it.
I doubt it, too. I'm just trying to find I'm trying to link the Discord server for this guy, and it keeps trying to send an invite to the private channel of I won't say the name of it. The Den of Sorts.
Dun dun dun.
Thank you, Gray. For some reason, every time I tried to create a link, it was being Discord. Ooh, what is that? Please don't. Is that French toast? It does not look like French toast.
I think after we're done with the social engineering stream, after we're done with the PNPT stuff, we should do a cooking stream. After you do the Hack and Jack stream, of course.
Who's cooking, though? Am I cooking?
I'm cook.
Okay, because I only have I have a small menu, but I can cook some good things. You've seen my chicken parm. I can do a good chicken parm.
Yeah. Yes, true.
I'm kind of limited to chicken parm, breakfast, steak.
Yeah.
Goresh, post up a picture of that cheesecake that you made if you got it.
Oh yeah. Show us a cheesecake.
I put 5 pounds on looking at his cheesecake. Oh, a Munich apple pancake. That thing looks ridiculous.
Since there's still 18 of us here, if anyone sees a prize that you all would like that you think would be cool for the finishing out of the OSINT stuff, hit me up. Like, I don't know, $30 to $50 range, something in there. Got a couple weeks. A big bag of $50 bills. That would be one $50 bill. I can get you a big bag.
He needs singles for the club later. Or she. I don't know. Ping.
A single 50.
I actually don't know Ping like that. We spoke for the first time today. I'm running low on fruit punch here.
0%. Zero proof.
0 proof. If I drive down to visit you, I can get one of those. If I drive down to see Dirty Fox, I can drive like an hour and get one of those. How the hell do you even say that? Pfannkuchen? Is that just like German for pancake?
Pfannkuchen, maybe? I don't know.
The peanut butter cheesecake. Is that the peanut butter one on the right? Goresh? What's the one on the left? Oh, yeah, that one. That's the one I was talking about. That thing weighs like 7 pounds.
Holy cow.
That is something. Diabetes.
Okay, so now I think my OSINT challenge has to include some type of food as well. Find something maybe famous.
And a vial of insulin.
Right.
My desk is falling apart. Sorry, I'm just talking to people on LinkedIn and ignoring you guys.
So nice. L30 asked, how did you get it started in cybersecurity?
Oh, for me?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I had a campfire, we'd gather around, but I don't. So we're going to gather right here. I worked in management most of my life, managing car washes, actually. That's actually a thing, managing car washes. Thank you for the campfire. The company I worked for got corporate and greedy. We'll just sum it up as that. I ended up leaving there to do pest control for a friend. And that was a terrible idea because it's not fun. The money is okay, but it's not fun. So somehow I ended up on like YouTube watching like, a lot of you guys are going to cringe at this, but I ended up on like YouTube watching like network chuck cybersecurity videos and stuff. And somehow that led to try hack me. And I was hooked like a drug from there. Decided to get my bachelor's from WGU. Met a bunch of fine folks along the way. Discord, LinkedIn, and now I stay up till 2 in the morning cracking boxes trying to get ready for certs and applying for jobs.
I really think you're going to be one of those guys a couple years from now that like your story's just going to take off in a completely unique trajectory. Um, so I don't know, man. I'm really excited to see you continue to grow. It's gonna be cool.
And I'm going to make sure to pay it forward like everybody else did for me along the way because I've gotten a lot of help.
You know, I got a lot of help too. It's I think this is the community that just kind of does that, you know.
I'll share a little bit deeper. Um, it's a slightly embarrassing fact, but the reason I went from management to pest control is because I really didn't have any other options. Because at the age of 30 something, whatever I was, I didn't even have my GED at the time. I had been working in the car washes so long and climbed the ladder from the bottom, so nobody ever checked if I had a high school diploma or anything. So I couldn't even apply for jobs anywhere. At 30 something years old, I didn't have a high school diploma. So I got my GED and my bachelor's degree in less than 2 years. Network Chuck was entertaining. I don't hate that I used to watch it, but like Gresh said, it's good for like complete beginner stuff, or like if you just want to watch like a quick flashy subnetting video. Yes, it scratches a lot of surfaces. There's a market for that. I'm not hating on the guy. He can do what he does. LinkedIn influencers, though, they do not get any kind of consolation or appreciation from me. There's quite a few scammers on there.
That's my long game with you. I'm just trying to scam you.
To becoming a LinkedIn influencer?
No, just in general.
Well, you're not a LinkedIn influencer, though.
God, no, I hope not.
All right, everybody get on LinkedIn and share everything she's ever posted.
I will. Please do not do that.
No, don't really do that.
Just a cyber tip. That was the best hashtag I've ever come up with. It was just the cyber tip.
Dirty Fox definitely influences me in many ways, but not as a LinkedIn influencer.
Tomorrow I'm gonna slide it into some type of post I put on LinkedIn, just because I haven't done just the cyber tip in a minute. So yeah, like, follow, and subscribe. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yes.
It's a really fun hashtag. I hope I don't get removed from LinkedIn for it, but you know.
Just go to Mike Miller's page and do what he does, whatever he does.
I'm a lady. I cannot do that.
You could post pictures in weird sandals and socks. You could do that. Sitting on like an ottoman in your living room.
Yeah, that's a really good. Actually, it's a decent Halloween. Yeah, maybe.
Mike Miller for Halloween. I don't know how many people would get it.
Just me, to be honest. It's just me.
Raid Shadow Legends. Sozy posted a link for his story. I will check that out later, sir. We got any gamers in here? I'm like a retired gamer because I don't have time to play games anymore.
I played a little bit of Stray. That was cute. I was talking to a buddy of mine that I didn't realize that it was a puzzle, kind of like a puzzle based game a little bit.
Yep.
And once I realized that it was about kind of doing these puzzles and stuff, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Is that the cat? It was with a cat, right?
Is that the king?
What's the
Is he
king?
here in this room with
Oh,
us?
the king has returned. He played Counter-Strike for 3 minutes, rage quit, and then took apart his Xbox. I used to play Overwatch like it was a sickness. We're just waiting to do one final OSINT challenge, Slyfox, for a prize. Starfield, I don't think. Yeah, Overwatch 2 did mess a lot up. Original Overwatch was good days. I played World of Warcraft for a very long time too. We got any fellow Warcraft nerds in here? Yeah, I lost a lot of time. Not my teens. I lost my 20s to Warcraft. Mass Effect was the best. That was great. I went back to playing WoW Classic for a little bit. And then they had like Wrath of the Lich King Classic, which was probably my favorite expansion. Did Metzen come back or something? I didn't see that. I bought Diablo 4 and probably maybe only played it like 10 hours. I just don't have the time. Metzen was like the original. What was he in charge of? Storytelling? Original story director, yeah. I think that's what it was. All right, later, Monkey Chief. Sorry you can't hang for the last challenge, but your memory lives on.
I have a do you have I've got a last challenge pretty ready. Bring it? Okay. Y'all give me a sec. Give me a second to type, okay?
It's already
Talk
been
amongst
brought in.
yourselves, make friends. Not another Airbnb, no.
All right, this is just a quick poll for my Warcraft players. Horde or Alliance? The wrong answer gets you kicked. Oh, Tony's gone. For the Horde. I have a big Horde banner behind my monitor, but I'm not going to show it to you because I don't want to take my camera off. All right, looks like Sly Fox and Goresh both wet their beds still. I played Alliance for the longest because of I liked Paladins, but Night Elf Druid. I played a human Paladin forever, but then towards the end I played an Orc Warrior and a Night Elf Rogue. The Night Elf Rogue was probably my favorite. Or not Night Elf Rogue, I'm sorry. Forsaken Rogue. Yep, the Druid Tree. I remember that. So L30 healing in vanilla WoW, original WoW, was kind of terrible, but I think in the newer expansions they made it much less heal bot and more interactive. So it definitely got more fun. I don't even think I got to try the Demon Hunter class. I think the last expansion I played was Pandaria. I might have played the one after that. What was the one after Pandaria? I played Guild Wars 2 for a while. This was over 10 years ago, though. If you got back on WoW and made a Fox Hunt guild, I might have to join. But are you doing like, would you do WoW Classic? Or would you do like the newest? Not Classic, but like Lich King Classic. Yeah, I wouldn't have much time for L30. I agree. Retail. That's what they call the newest version. Retail.
Okay, we ready?
I was born ready.
Okay, great. This, screw it. We're going to give away a prize for this too. All right. All right. So everyone's ready? You got your socks? Sock accounts, not on your feet? All right, great. This should make sense if you're careful enough.
So your Instagram account is easy to find, but when you find me, locate the last black and white photo I posted. The company that sponsors the main item in this photo has recently been in the news. What was the maker of phone found in association with this incident?
And if nobody gets it in 5 minutes, I will give a hint just to make things a little bit easier.
I have something really, really fun that I'm going to post in the chat. It happened earlier. So apparently, if you try to send malware over Discord, it gives you a recipe instead. And so I was sending some malware to some people, and they knew what it was. But Discord was like, instead of cooking up trouble, why don't you cook some chicken tikka masala? And it gave me a recipe. Cook that shit, and it's delicious.
That's awesome. I'm going to try to do the OSINT challenge, but I'm not going to submit an answer if I get it. Let one of the audience members win. Instead of cooking up travel, try cooking up a chicken tikka masala. That's amazing.
That looks delicious. Looks great. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more specific real fast. So you've got to give me the incident, and you also have to give me that final question. And I need you to actually give me my Instagram account too. So send it to me in a message. And be careful with words here. I said explicitly photo and not reel or video or whatever Instagram calls it. We hit the 5-minute mark, but I kind of gave you guys a couple hints in there. So I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes. I feel like someone's probably pretty close. You're still trying to find my Instagram? So
I definitely found your Instagram at least.
okay. So my name, if you click Dirty Fox, my handle is Dirtbag. And through Dirtbag, you can find some interesting stuff about me. It should take you, you should find a link tree somewhere.
You giving up my secrets.
Does it not? I don't know why it would do that. Let me see. Hang tight, everyone. Let me check on Linktree. Make sure it's all okay.
So I found your Instagram a different way,
Oh.
but I don't want to tell yet.
Yeah. I have it out there a couple different ways. Linktree should be the easiest.
So the way I found it, I think, is pretty clever for a dummy like me. So I will share it later.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking for the last.
Let's see if I can add that on there real quick.
Last black and white photo I posted. The company sponsors the main item in this photo. Are these things like in order on here?
That's my bad, you guys. They might have removed Instagram off of Linktree. Let me see if I can find that. I don't pay for it, so.
If it's not on Linktree, I could share my way.
Yeah, there's another. It's somewhere else. Do you want to share your methodology to find it? Maybe that'll help a bunch of people
I will.
jump to the next.
So a very popular account on Instagram would be the Cyber Mentor. And he's only following but so many people.
Bro, that is so clever. That is clever as all get out.
And I think I found the answer. Actually, I know I found the answer. But I'm not going to send it to you because I want somebody to win. Or should I send it to you, but not win?
Send it to me.
Okay.
Send it to me, and then we can laugh about how you've gotten it right.
Well, you're looking for the company, right?
Well, so there's a phone in association with an incident that this company is known for within
Okay.
the last week. So you should be able to find something interesting.
I didn't go that far yet. I found the company.
Yeah.
I texted it to you. I think I found it. Oh, yep, I know what it is. Do I need to text you the brand though?
Yeah.
It's a very durable phone.
Yeah. Very durable phone.
If it was a Nokia, we would have all been in trouble. All right, I texted you the answer, but
Dang. We got it.
but I don't want to
Say the
win.
first-
Give it to somebody else.
Let me. Okay. So say Rubius got it 1 minute before. Yep. So
Nice.
it's 8:53 here or 8:54 here. So I'm assuming. Sorry, they got it at 8:53 1 minute ago. Fantastic work. I'll hook you up with something. I'm not sure yet. If you have something specifically that you want, let me know. Humble bundle, whatever.
Ooh. Well, good job to Arubius.
Uh-huh.
Did everybody get it at this point, or a lot of people still?
3 people, not including you, got it literally within almost the same minute of each other.
Nice. Yeah, I started to look, and then I was like, I'm going to look at Heath real quick and see who he's following. And you're like number 1.
There's a chance I bother him sometimes with sending him stupid videos.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I do it in return. I do it to you for him.
Yes.
Well, good game, folks. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun. I was really trying to come up with something different to do this week. But thank you to Ange for coming through with the even better thing at the end.
Heck yeah. You're welcome. I'm sorry I stole some thunder. I just had a moment of like, oh, I think there's a great way to connect shit here.
No, you can have all the thunder. Who said they were staying by to answer your questions, Tony?
Yeah.
Anybody have questions for a real life senior recently promoted to senior penetration tester, and also probably more uniquely a hardware hacker? We don't have many of those. I mean, they're not as numerous as, you know, people who do network, web app, blah blah blah. 3 a.m. No more questions for Trusty Ape. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. All right. Well, if everybody's good, I'll end this stream on a good note. And if anybody wants to watch any of it back, I put them on my YouTube just for fun. All right. A couple people are typing, so I'm just waiting. Have a good night, everyone.